Guess who's back? Oh, did you miss me? How is everybody doing? I'm up late, can't sleep, having one of those nights. And I've been recovering from my birthday weekend where I done entirely too much. One of those things was being in the water all day and then coming home knowing my husband is Eskimo and he had the air on, hey, Miss Ronnie Q, had the air on a million and my throat was all tore up and just my body is sore from just a whole lot going on. But I had a wonderful, wonderful birthday. So I've been kind of in and out of different lives, and I tried to catch up on a few replays. And the reason that I titled this the way that I did, periods and exclamations, is because the whole TS and just hilarious situation, I listened to some of it, but given the fact that I'm PMSing like right as we speak, it is just not a good time for me to approach the conversation with any type of uh thank you, with any type of I don't know, non-biased. I can't. It's just I don't. It's not time for me to talk about that right now. So I got up and got back. I got my laptop sitting in hubby's normal workspace, right? Because it's closer to the bedroom. So I just got up and grabbed my laptop and came and sat here. But Mr. got some splaining to do when he get back to this house, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. There was a particular assignment that he had to get done. We were on the clock, and I kept Mr. Did you I'm gonna get to it, I'm gonna get to it, I'm gonna get to it. Let me tell you why I know he didn't. The last time I was at his workspace, I unwittingly left my favorite pair of house shoes. I've been searching for these house shoes. I've been asking everybody, have you seen my house shoes? Nobody's seen the house shoes. Now, I'm 5'4". Mr. is like 6'2". So his legs go way further under this desk than mine do. But when I sat down here tonight, guess what I kicked over? The damn house shoes I've been looking for. Meaning, if he did the assignment that he was supposed to get done, his long ass legs would have felt these house shoes under this desk, and he did not. So that means he didn't do it. He got some splaining to do when he get back here. But that's that on that. That's just a little bit of what the shenanigans that go on in Newbieville over here. But there is, with all of the conversation that's been going on in the beef sector, outside the beef sector, in the news, just everywhere, there is a poem. It's not my work. I want to play it. I'm going to see if I can share this. I just want y'all to check it out. And I think I put it on my community wall a week or so ago, but I just think that it fits right now. So I'm going to try and share this video to my screen. Bear with me. You know I don't know what I'm doing, right? Okay. I'm trying to see. Okay, here we go.
Make sure you're subscribed to us on YouTube, following us on Instagram, and liking us on Facebook. Episode 89, I'm going to recite an original poem that I wrote for y'all called The Price of a Nigga. I cannot pretend that I am not eager to win, constantly contemplating the wages of sin. See, we live in a society that's dying to fit in the mold of fascination with no responsibility or obligation, wicked ways and self-hatred lost in the matrix. Or maybe the bricks, turning tricks for the pimps just to enjoy the finer things because we've been taught that love will get you killed. And if the bag add up, then your friends will get you hit. And if the story don't match, then the cops will flip the script. The price of a nigga can't be shit because they killing us over pens, controllers, and bowls of ice cream. Now I scream, the price of a Negro can't be shit. If they stealing the babies out the hood and the clinics, they preying on the young in the pulpits. They sizing them up in the school fits. It's in uniform. Vaccines when the baby born. Chemtrails equal airborne. Digestive system off track. Mental health out of whack. Build the body, make the mind weak. Take the strongest, control the meek. Kill in fear. Work like cattle. The price of a Negro is a lifetime of collateral. Give you enough freedom to roam untouched. Don't gather in groups. Don't learn too much. Don't speak out of turn. Don't stand on human right. Don't dare sell no cigarettes. And don't you break up no fights. See, don't go see your folks on no Saturday night. Don't put phones in your back pockets. Don't buy Skittles and tea. Don't put your hands up. Don't try and live free. The repetition of the same strategy, expecting a different outcome. Like the black man slain in his backyard by police because once again he said he had a gun. And we constantly scream justice for a life at what cost? Mental insanity passed off as white law. We are literally property in the land of the free. Everything come with a price except for nigga like me. They stole us as king, queens, teachers, and doctors, but subject us to criminals, addicts, incompetent, and product. The price of a Negro is 40 years of honest work. Pay him twice then minimum to make him feel at worth. We will work his wife, his children, and his mother. We will kill his father, and we will jail his brother. Give them sections of free land, free food, and free health care, paid by a portion of the city tax and called welfare. Support the programs that demand the body and control the time. We'll sign a big enough check to seduce the mind. Glorify the streets, then create the image. Distort the picture of royalty so that they don't blend in. Praise the Jezebel so all dames will follow. Make them physically strong but spiritually hollow. Reward the snakes, the jesters, and jokers. Pedestal the fake, the braggers, and boasters. The price of a Negro is 400 years of ruling supreme and being completely oblivious to what the fuck white supremacy means. Being Negro in America don't come with the dream. Probably why 57 years later, Martin still is unseen. See, we're so eager to travel the rags to riches for designer things, not even knowing what the designer means, lost our way to a divine of things. Because the world got us blinded by shiny things, gleam, transmission of a negative ions, 5G touchscreens that they spy on. Every chick want to be seen in fashion of a nylon, and every boss want to drop the top just to say I'm on. The price of a Negro can't be shit. 3/5 of a mule can't be split. Handcuffs or a taser, new age whip. Child sex trafficking, new age ship. Pills and codeine, new hit lick. Keep the body strong and the mind weak. Kill all the strong and still fear in the meek. The price of a Negro must be cheap. You can have my flesh, but my soul set free. Catch episode 90.
Ain't that something? Robin of Detroit. Hey, boo. Robin, were you at, did you catch the I am missing comments like I am so sorry, y'all. Hey, Jackie. I'm so sorry. I was missing comments as that was playing. Y'all know I cannot multitask on this thing. I don't know why I cannot. There you go, Robin. That poem, that piece, I don't even have the words. That's why I tried. And by the way, that's my niece. That's my little flex for the night. That's my niece. That is my brother's daughter. But I told her that a while back to send me a copy of that. And I asked her, could I read it? But I couldn't do it like because those were her words. And I remember when she first wrote that and what she was going through at the time and what the state of the world was at the time when she wrote it. And I knew I couldn't put the inflections on it the way that she did. And it's long as hell. So, She guided me to, hey, Random. Did I speak already? Hey, Random. Oh, you were just about to go live? I won't be here long. I won't be here long. I kind of just really wanted to share that poem that I just shared. And I don't know if you was in here when I played it, but y'all, you can see it on the, you can either red ball or catch it on the replay. But it just, things like some of the things that she said in the poem, the breaking of the mind, keeping the body and breaking the mind, is why it's hard for me to argue with my people over dumb shit. It's hard for me to attack someone when I see that they are in pain, even if they're attacking me. Now, it depends on the offense and it depends on which day you catch me on, you know, but I don't know if it's a blessing or a curse that instead of hearing what's coming out of somebody's mouth, I'm looking through all of that at their pain. And a lot of times when I see the way people behave and act out, I'm thankful that my pain didn't do that to me. I'm thankful that I'm not so hurt and tore up and skint up and beat up in my spirit that I have to go around giving my unwanted ass opinion about every little thing that another person does. Like when social media first became social media, it just used to undo my brain because on my devices, I can just scroll past something. If I don't like it, if I don't agree with it, and if nobody asks me my damn opinion, I can scroll right past it. I don't know how everybody else's phones and things are set up, but that's what mine do. So it just used to blow me that people would stop and something they claiming they don't like, but they type a whole damn paragraph in my comments. Like, go the F away. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't even know if I'm expressing that the way I say it in my mind. But I'm not so puny within myself that I have to beat somebody down to feel big, that I have to point out every single little flaw and make somebody else feel small. And I also don't believe in kicking people while they're down. And as beautiful and glorious and resilient as we are as a race, as a whole, I don't give a damn what nobody say. We are at a disadvantage. And yeah, we can pull, ourselves up by our bootstrap. All of that. I got that. I got that. It's not a whole, the white man oppressing me. And it's not an excuse to not go out and get. That's not what I'm saying. But just to be real, come on, man. We got to run 10 miles before we even get to the starting line. So I'm a little easier on the trigger when it comes to lashing out at my people publicly. Now, behind closed doors, that's a different thing. That's a different thing. And I mean, I know where I'm at. I know it's the internet and I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I am just easier on my people publicly. I can't stress that enough, because if I have access to you behind closed doors, you're going to get it, all of it, when I see you step out of line. But I don't feel like I have to humiliate you publicly to make a point or to get you to 60, because it becomes, why did you point that out? A post that I put on my wall, or did I share it on one? I don't know. I either put it on Instagram or on my wall. Don't come tell me what somebody said about me. Explain why they felt so comfortable talking to you about me. You understand what I'm saying? Because people that I love, you can't run up in my face saying a bitch ass thing about them to mean nothing. You can't do it. And at this point in my life, people don't even try it. I'm always the last to hear when crap is going on, when my kids or my family or whatever, little insignificant beefs and things of that nature that they have going on. I'm always the last one to hear about it because nobody is going to come up in my face. The infighting with the family, I'm the last one to hear about all that because I love my family. So not even my family can come talk to me about my family, if that makes sense. You're not going to do it. It's just, and it's a such thing as a healthy vent and a healthy rant. I let my kids do it. We talk about it and laugh about it now. They didn't know that I was privy to their little mommy bashing sessions that they had. I knew about it. I let it go. I think they needed that because they were siblings talking amongst themselves about how I got on their nerves and she do too much. And she said, oh, I get it. But it was always in those sessions. It never failed. One child or the other would say, now, wait a minute. That's still our mama. You understand what I'm saying? That's the point that I'm making about humiliating and degrading my people publicly. Like, damn, have we not been through enough? And that's just me. And I'm not saying the way anybody else handles it is wrong. It's just what it is. I'm just giving you me. You do your thing the way you do it. It takes all kinds to make the world go round. Because sometimes I'm a little too soft on people, and I understand that about myself. Sometimes people they don't, when the babies, you're trying to make them take the medicine and take the baby is good for you, baby. Or you're doing a little choo-choo train to get them to put it in their mouth. No, sometimes it's like, take this shit, is good for you. And I want, you know what I mean? So we need that too. We do. We need that too. So, it works, I guess, both ways. Let me catch my breath. Because I think that I'm talking to y'all like y'all know what's going on in my head right now. So if I sound rambly, just bear with me. It's late. And I've just been doing a lot of thinking. And then I rewatched, because we had a discussion over to Nika's, shout out to Lady Nika, about the miniseries When They See Us. Nika had never seen it. So she said that she was going to watch it, and I knew she was going to want to discuss it. So I went and kind of rewatched, but I couldn't get all the way through it. I had to jump around through that. I couldn't watch it from beginning to end again. I just could not. And so again, the poem that I just played for you is all of that. All of that is what's been going on in my mind, how we are treated. How we are treated. The Carly girl, I actively avoided that whole situation. What she done was wrong. I don't know why she done it, what she was thinking about. But all I see is how much airplay it's getting. It's getting all the damn airplay in the world when our children are being snatched and raped and pillaged and nobody ever hears about it. But a black girl do some dumb stuff, news, it's all over the place. I can't get into it. I hate that I even brought it up here because I refuse to feed it. So that's all I got to say about that whole situation. Robin, you feel the same? Oh, random. You know what? I can shut down so you can go live because at this point I'm just rambling anyway. I'll tell you what, I'm going to wrap up. Go ahead and set up your live and I'm going to wrap up and I will come over there and yeah, we can definitely talk about it because something, it just needs to be talked about. It needs to be talked about, not talked at, talked around. It needs to be talked through. So absolutely. That is one of the programs I can't, Jackie. The first time I watched it, I've watched it twice all the way through. The first time I watched it by myself because I knew I was going to want my kids to see it. And I had to check it out to see, and so I could prepare myself to be there for them and answer questions because I knew they were going to have them. And then at the time, two of the children were still under 18. So I didn't know how age appropriate it was for them. So I had to check it out for myself. And then when I got through it, and it took a while for me to get through it because I had to keep pausing it to compose myself. And for those that seen it, the Corey Wise court scene is the one that broke me. I was done for the day after I watched that. When I paused it, I couldn't go back that night. I literally sat up in my bed and prayed like, oh my God. And I don't know why it hit me so hard when he said, I just wanted to go home. I still do. That like to killed me hearing that baby say that, because how many of our innocent babies are locked away, caged like animals that were just trying to get home? How many are dead and gone away from us that was just trying to get from? You know what? I'm going to shut down. I'm going to shut down. Random. Set your live up, baby. I'm going to go get myself together because I'm about to do it again. Whew, let me go compose myself. Thanks for coming, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. I know I was all over the place. So thanks for listening. Let me go get myself together. Random, I'll be waiting for your notification. Love y'all. You've been in the lab with the mad scientist with her pen and pad. Learn things.